My name is Lily Miller, and I have gone to this church for pretty much my whole life, since my parents brought me home and I was about 21 months old. So my favorite part about youth ministry is I'm very social, so the connection that I have with my friends and my youth ministers and everybody, it's really special to me, and that's through them it helps me grow more closer to Christ, as well as being in the Word daily. And it's the same thing for the church. I absolutely love to be social and talk to people, and plus our church is so friendly that I get that back, and it kind of feeds in, and so it's really nice, and I love it. When you're in the youth ministry, just be present and really engage. And there are times, and there's times I don't want to go, and that's just how it is. I had a rough day or something like that, but I still go because I know that in the end it's always going to make me feel better. I always feel better after I come home from church. It's really funny because I always know that I'm really tired, I don't want to go or something like that. But then I think to myself and I'm like, I know I'm going to feel better. And it's just kind of funny how, that happens, but you always feel better. And so I would just say to keep on going and invest in people and let people invest in you, because like I said, I'm stubborn. And so receiving help is something that I don't like at all. It's just not for me, but I realize that I do need help because God gives us people so we can grow with one another, because if we're by ourselves, that's kind of difficult. But we need that social interaction, and so going every day is not every day, but the times that you go to church, it's super important. And then also be in the Word daily. There are times I try to be in the Word daily, but the times that I don't, it's like the world falls apart. Not really, but it does. It just feels like I'm out of control, and things are just, I'm very organized, so when things are not organized, I get really kind of like haywire, and it just freaks me out. And so it's just, I always try to do it in the morning, but just be in the Word daily and just be present at the church and engage. I've definitely had my rough spots and my hardships, but through that, it's really helped me grow closer to Christ. And honestly, in all those times, it's made me trust God, because I'm very stubborn. And so it's really hard for me to not rely on anybody else but myself. And so through all those hardships, I've had to trust God. And I think that's what really has helped me grow, is just knowing that He's always going to be there for me, even if I fall back or even if I step away. He's always going to be there. And that's the thing, is He's constant. And it's amazing feeling knowing that people are going to fail you, but God's not going to fail you. And so having that mindset and knowing He's always going to be there is so comforting. And so my parents have been, they have always helped me that through my hardships to look towards God. And in the times that I mess up, they tell me to fix it and tell me how to fix it and help me through it. And so if I need to apologize to somebody, if it's a really hard apology that I don't want to do, I still do it because it's the right thing to do. And I think that's something that they've always tried to help me understand, is that you're going to have some hard times in your life, but God's always going to be there. And just having them with me all the time and just pouring into me has been such an amazing experience. And we've had our disagreements, but we're family, and we always come together in the end. And so just having her in my life has been so incredible. And she has all these qualities that I strive to be every day. And she's social like me. We're pretty much identical. And so it's amazing, and I love her so much. I love my family a lot. Yeah. So one thing I would like to say to my church, and I think I can account for all the seniors, is just thank you so much for pouring into us and being there for us. And even though the times were you know, sometimes it's just kind of a little hectic, you know, just y'all have always been constant and helped me grow. And I just want to say thank you, and it really means a lot to me. Yeah.